Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this lecture, I'm going to be teaching you how to code in Python. So we're going to be talking about the introduction to Python. So we're going to move on to what we are going to learn in this lecture. We're going to be learning what Python is and what Python can do and where Python works, and also how to install Python on your system. We then move to the definition of Python. So Python is an object-oriented programming language created by Guido van Rossum and was released in the year 1991. If you are a LAUTECH student, please note a mistake in the CSC 201 manual. It's supposed to be 1991 and not otherwise. I don't know the actual figure they wrote, but like I know it is not 1991 they wrote in the manual. So just take note that it's supposed to be 1991. So the first version of Python is 0.90, while the current version is 3.12.3. So then we then move to what Python can do. So there are many things Python can do. Like it is a very popular and powerful programming language. It spans from web development, application development, building AI models. It can also read and modify files, and it can be used alongside software to create workflow. Then Python is also used for data analytics, and Python can also perform complex mathematics. So with Python, you can build AI models like Chat GPT, all those AI models. Although those AI models don't actually rely on Python alone. So, but Python is one of the programming language that was used to build it. So we then move to where Python can work. So Python can run on Windows, Mac OS, or Chrome OS or Linux or any other supported operating system. So far, it is a laptop and it is supported by Python. So, and Python can also run as an interpreter, which means Python code can be executed as it is written. So Python can also work on mobile devices like Android or iOS. So we then now talk about how to download Python. Most system of nowadays already comes with Python installed, and most of them are the latest version. So to check if you have Python installed on your system, so you can just open the terminal or command line. This is our terminal or command line. So then you are going to type. Make sure you are in the home directory. As the name of your PC or the name that you use on your PC, maybe HP or your name. So make sure you're in the directory and just type Python dash dash version. Then it is going to bring out the version of Python installed on your system. So if Python is not installed, then you can download Python from https://www.python.org/downloads/. So once you get to the page, just choose the preferred operating system that you want to download on, and maybe Windows, maybe Linux, maybe Mac OS. So you can just choose any of these three and download it. So after downloading, you can now check the version again. These are what we are going to be learning in this lecture. In the next lecture, we are going to write our first Python code. So we are going to check the version of Python installed on my system, and we are going to write our first code on the terminal and not on any IDE or any text editor.